could state your name, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Diane. I had an accident and damaged my back in 2004, and basically I was sort of stagnant, I suppose. And then in 2013, I met Anna Vicker from the Oxford Livelihood Project, who works at Brunel Street at the SRCVC. And then through that I became a volunteer because I had to look for a job, and then it was easier for me to help other people go on computers and do CVs and everything like this before I looked for my job myself. And then so that was in the job club. I started volunteering there, and that was from about January 2014. And then last year, through the Oxford Livelihoods, we started actually the Women's Chat group as well, and it's sort of like what that is basically for myself. Like, I couldn't go out, I couldn't walk, and and so I got anxiety and borderline agoraphobic and stuff like this, and sometimes I can't walk. It's basically something like for ladies who have, maybe for religious reasons or for just because they need to get out for a cup of tea or a chat with her. So that's why we started it here at the Wyndham Centre, and we're just that's why I'm here today, really, just to advertise the Women's Chat, which pretty much I'm running with extra volunteers. So it's fun, but it's hard, and it's but because I'm still in the same, not in the same position per se, but I am still not able to work because of my back and my health condition. So I volunteer at Job Club, do the Women's Chat, and then people know to phone me up and say, can you help me with this form, or can you help me with that form? And because of stuff that I've done, and I know lots of people around here because I live literally just around there. So and that's pretty much it, really. So
what motivates you for volunteering? So why do you do what you do? Maybe not just because you my job, but is there something kind of like
there was nothing really for me, if that makes sense. I was on morphine and everything, and I didn't go out at all. I didn't have any encouragement, I didn't have any motivation to go out. I had my neighbours who were great. We just met one of my ex-neighbours, and it was great, but I didn't go anywhere, and this way I meet more people, it gets me out, stops me being agoraphobic, and plus I help people, like I say, because there are many women, you don't know until you know that, there are lots of people in the same position, and they say, they'll call me up and ask me, if I can help them, because some English isn't their first language either, so I will phone up on their behalf, put them on speakerphone, and then the person will say, is it okay that she speaks on your behalf? And they go, yeah, that's fine, and then I speak to them, whoever it is. Maybe it's benefit people, maybe it's some strange people calling up, whatever, and I like it. And obviously I know loads of people, and I am obviously a bit, I am sicker than I make out, if that makes sense, but it gets me, because I'm in pain every single day. So, but it's just like I try not to think about it, and so
How do you think your volunteering experience has kind of, like you said, it helped you kind of get out and meet people? Do you think that you've helped others also do the same thing?
Yeah, because it's like, obviously, as well as like in Job Club, help people get a job and do their CVs and phone up about stuff. I give them encouragement and say but I know it's like people like say, I haven't seen you for ages, and they go, oh, because I've been working now. It's like, oh, cool, and it's just one example, this lady, she wanted me to show her how to make cakes because I'm a chef by trade. So, and in exchange, she said, she'd cook. Her husband is they're from Italy, so they'd be like, they're Italian, and they would give me pizza and pasta. I was there for like 7 hours, and it was just like I never had so much food in my life, you know. I was just like, what? I had to take stuff home, but it was just, we ended up making 2 cakes, you know, but it was fun.
And how do you think that example there, did you think that it kind of brought you as a community closer together? Like it made you meet people?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I went to her house for that example because that was Tanya. But then now she can make cakes for her children, you know. So, and that's what she wanted it, and for her family as well. Because the next time she wanted to make a cake, she asked me to come round, and then she brought a cake out. And she went, "Oh, look, I've done this," and I went, "Oh, that's great," you know. And you know, so it was like. But yeah, I mean, I've done sessions here with Women's Chat because it's all about, you know, learn something or teach us something, you know. So it's not. So I will teach somebody something that I know, but it's not just about me. And the whole idea is, I don't want it just about me. I want people to come and show us how to do. Like my friend Maha, she's done, you know, the waxing, the sugaring mix. We've brought tubs of that here because she did a session here to how to make it and then how to use it on your arm, your legs and whatever, you know. And yeah, so we've got tubs so people can take a tub away home, and she's doing little demonstrations as well. But yeah, that's good for her because then later on, if she wants to set up a little business, you know.
So do you think that your work with the what was the volunteer organization again?
Oh, this SRCDC, South Community Riverside Development Centre. Communities first, basically, yeah.
So, with your work, your example that you've given me, how do you think that has contributed to the community around here?
I don't know. I mean, I know, well, everybody knows me. So, they all say, oh, you know, so, a cake lady, or, you know, or sometimes they actually do call me by my name, you know, but yeah, and then they'll say, you know, because
they brought you closer to your neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, well, not my neighbours that I live in my building with, if that makes sense, but yeah, I mean, yeah, because I literally live probably, you know, like 2 doors down from half a dozen, you know, people that I know, but I didn't know that you know what I mean, it's like people just live here, you know. I live just on Ninian Park Road, and it's like, but between here and there, you know, it's like, what, 2-minute walk? And it's probably about 20 people that I know.
And without volunteering, would you have met these people?
No. I mean, you know, I knew, you know, some of them, because I did peer mentoring as well, through the Livelihood Project. So I became a peer mentor. This is like in, February, or I think it's about February 2014, and so that because of what I've been doing in the job club, and so but half of them I'd seen around, but I didn't know who they were, and we all went on this peer mentoring course, and now obviously we all know each other, and then half of us signed up the Women's Chat. You know, so it is a knock-on effect, you know, from the voluntary work to the job club to the peer mentoring to helping the community with the Women's Chat, and then also we say, oh, well, if you know, the men want to do it, then do a men's chat. Why not? You know, we've done a gardening group. You know, it's all, you know, everything. We've got like a little allotment just there, you know, which is getting a lot of water today. But yeah, you know, it's good, and obviously the allotment is for anybody if they want to, you know, they want to have. There's tons of chocolate mid there, you know, and there's tomatoes on the go.
Do you garden there?
No, actually, I've got a little plant myself on my windowsill at the moment, but yeah, it's just I did take some mint though. Yeah, it's just like wildfire.
And I guess we'll close off with. What do you enjoy most about volunteering?
I
already answered a little bit, but
well, yeah, I suppose I don't know. I've learned how to have hot food now. You know, like spicy food. Because, like I say, some of my friends they're Indian, some of you know, from Sudan. Some, you know, it's like some obviously Italian. So it's like my food range is, you know, I can have more chili now. and it's like, oh no, this is quite calm, you know. And I'm like, but yeah, it's fun because they all seem to, you know, like think maybe I need feeding whenever I go, so I'm just like, okay, but it's nice because it's like I can call up people and I know that if I have a problem, then they'll help me. So it's both ways, you know.
Is there anything else you wanted to say that we didn't cover about your volunteering?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I like it. I hope, well, to be fair, I'd like to get a job out of it eventually, you know. But with my condition, it's a bit up and down, so that's why I like to do what I'm doing at the moment. I mean, tomorrow I'll probably spend all day in bed because I probably won't be able to move. Yeah, I mean, last night I was helping, finishing off cooking some stuff for today, and I had the hot water bottle and everything, you know, and pain meds, and I was like, so yeah, it's going to be probably tonight and tomorrow is going to be a bit rough, but you know.
But would you recommend that people should also volunteer?
I think so, yeah, because I mean, it gets me out. It means because then otherwise I have something to go out for, you know, because I know I am borderline agoraphobic, and if I don't go out, I won't want to go out, and that means I won't go out because I don't want to go out, if that makes sense. It's a knock-on effect. So this makes me go out, and plus I'm helping other people, which I like, and you know, people seem to like me helping them, so you know, so yeah, hopefully it'll be just carry on. And I'm also getting other people to volunteer as well now, so
How are you doing that?
time credits.
Can you tell me about the spice?
Yeah, I've got loads, but a bit of my anxiety thing is I can't go anywhere by myself, if that makes sense. I know you think, why would she be in a crowded room? But to be fair, I know pretty much 3/4 of the people in there, so hence why I can do that. But I'm with people I know, but I can't go with things like to the gym or to swim by myself. Once I'm in the pool, once I'm in the gym, you won't see me for dust. It's getting there, so I need people to come with me. So I like this, you know, the athletic sort of things.
And how are you getting people? Who are you recruiting to volunteer with you?
Anybody, like, you know, just say, oh, come. I mean, like some of the ladies who have come to help on my stall, I've said, you know, I can give you time credits for it. Some are just come in, you know, just because they want to, you know, which is good because it helps, because it's like, you know, 5 hours, which is a long day, you know, but some are coming because they're getting time credits. You know, but it's nice for them to come, and then we can maybe all go somewhere, you know. Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to add?
No, I don't know. I suppose we do trips as well. We try to do trips anyway. We used to do them with the Oxfam but that's ended. So one of the main reasons, obviously, to advertise Women's Chat is to get a bit of extra money. So anything that's we're not sort of selling, we're donating. We're asking for donations from, you know, anybody who wants to take anything off our store, and then any that goes back into Women's Chat, and then hopefully we'll be able to pay for trips and stuff. You know, like go down the bay, go to Barry Island, you know, stuff like that. All in a group, see, and they like that, so it's good.
Well, thank you for interviewing us.
You're welcome. I hope it's all right.
Yeah, it's good.